Sanchez.
Oh,
And he was like, he dated some high school girl, but I think in Jersey or whatever, 17 was okay.
Yeah.
And it was just weird that the news is.
It's just weird that this adult millionaire man is coming to your school to pick you up, bro.
That shit is creepy, bro.
If it's weird for R. Kelly, it's weird for you. There's no difference between.
Yeah, this shit is weird, man. The funny thing with the R. Kelly situation, the shit that we all mad at him about is not what got him in jail. They putting him in jail for being with grown women. I'm like, what about when he was messing with the kids?
Oh yeah, I was mad about the kids shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this shit right here, I don't care. They grown women.
You mean to tell me
they 22,
right,
they 21, they grown women. I don't care about.
In my mind, I was like, you mean to tell me he manipulated these women into believing that they are, like the way not slaves. They said it was like slavery.
That's what they were saying, but these women agreed to it. He's not kidnapped. They're making it seem like he's kidnapping them
because he has this like illusion over them. That's what
he's giving them a set of rules. They want to live rent free. They want to be with a guy that can give them whatever they want. In return, he said, "You got to abide by my rule. You can't do this and that." Mm-hmm. I don't think it's an agreement. And I remember they even brought like a few of the girls that time before he got locked up when he had the whole interview and he was yelling and screaming and crying. The girls is like, he ain't forcing them to do nothing. She was like, this is all us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the? I don't know, man. It's like some weird, stupid shit they trying to do there, man.
I say you release them.
Put them in jail for the kid shit, not with no grown women.
Chocolate Factory 3. But like when I saw the video when I was a kid, so I don't know if it's wrong or not. That he belonged in jail for that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The shit.
But he didn't have a mole.
A lot went into that. Yeah, but it's weird, man. Like the shit that we all mad about is not what he in jail for. I don't care what he's doing with grown women. They made that choice. Those are not little kids. They 22, they 23, 21. This whole back and saying like he kidnapping them. No, they agreed to that.
There's men out there that gets tricked into marrying bitches. Are they? Do they follow the same law that you marry someone and they think they like him back?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I just like you for your money.
Like the whole, this whole responsibility thing. It seems like it's only for men. They don't apply responsibility to. It should be for adults, not just men. Mm-hmm. These women made a choice. They want to live. They want to live with a guy that can give them, buy them everything. They don't got to worry about finances. So a return is going to come with something. He's going to probably say, "Hey, if I'm buying you this and you living rent free and I'm taking care of you, I don't want you talking to other guys. I want you in the house at a certain time. Ain't nothing wrong with that."
And by the way, whoever's listening, I'm not on the man side. I'm for wherever it's funny. I could be on man's side or women's side.
This whole media shit is a joke, bro. Care. But now he might possibly get cases charged because like this one YouTuber lady was leaking like court information. She had like an inside plug that was letting her know what was going on. She wasn't putting out lies, but it's the thing that information is not supposed to come out yet. Yeah. And she was putting it out early, so he might get out.
So he might get out.
He might get out. The charges might get dropped. This YouTube lady was, this
done fucked up. Just like Bill Cosby, you done fucked up.
This is like the thing with
you get ahead of him on something else, and you arrest him for something else.
You fucked up, man. And this lady was very adamant about having him locked up. Now it's funny, you want him to get locked up, but he might get out because of you. Mm-hmm. The irony, right? And it's the thing with all this media stuff. People want to be first to put things out instead of being right and doing it at the right way. Everyone want to be the first to say, "Hey, this is where you got it from, Joe." Remember, only can get this news here. This is an exclusive. Everyone wants the exclusive, but no one is trying to be right.
My girl told me something. He can't be charged for the pedophilia stuff because it was about 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's the statutes of limitations on certain crimes.
So yeah, if you fuck a kid and then 10 years pass, you free?
I think I'm not too sure, but I think if you wasn't like charged or anything from it, yeah. But I think with that case, that a lot of those charges were dropped because there was a lot of backtracking. So I'm assuming the family was probably paid off. They probably told their daughter to switch up the story, you know. And once it's inconsistencies in the court, automatically, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, you said this 2 months ago, but now you're saying this. You're changing up the story, so
it's just a whole bunch of sexual.
Yeah.
You heard the new thing with Ric Flair, right?
Oh no, the wrestler.
Yeah.
What do you do now, man?
There's a documentary called Dark Side of the Ring. They have every episode insider information that nobody else really knows. So basically, they had a private plane that was coming back from Europe, and on the way from Europe, they started drinking, but the plane didn't leave for 4 hours. So 4 hours they were drinking the entire time. Drunk on the plane, and basically like people started pranking each other, and these are big dudes, like 200, 300 pounders.
So is Ric Flair and other wrestlers, bodyguards,
and other wrestlers?
Oh, okay, all right.
And like one wrestler got his hair cut off. Another wrestler body slammed another wrestler into the emergency shit while the plane was on. Like while the plane's in the air, they hit the emergency door.
What the fuck?
So the thing with Ric Flair was I guess he has a bit. So
a bit
like a comedy routine that
okay,
everybody enjoys.
Oh, okay.
So he would get drunk, and then he would wear his robe, butt ass naked, and then flash people.
Oh shit!
And do the woo.
That's not a joke.
But they enjoyed it. You know, white people just
they like that stuff, shit. Bro.
So he's doing it all around the plane, and he's like causing like hilarious to them.
Mass hysteria,
right? But the problem what he goes to is he goes to the stewardess and go woo, and like now you gotta touch it. And
shit, yeah.
I don't know if he forced her hands on his penis, or she was like because he's big and scary, he touched, and that's what happened. And
now she's complaining.
I liked her, quite honestly. Like,
no, that's what happened. Like, she complained.
She seemed honest, but she.
I don't think she's lying.
She mentioned it on the documentary.
Oh, so they now just trying to be some cancel Ric Flair shit?
Yeah. And so like a whole bunch.
But was she complaining about it? She just brought up the story, or was she complaining? How was it? She was just saying, "Hey, let me tell you a story," or was she like, "This is how was it?"
It was more like she wasn't really complaining. She
was come on, she ain't complaining. No one else should complain. Then shut the fuck up.
She still feels like traumatized or whatever. And the thing is,
so what she want to do?
She can't do anything because she.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
She accepted cash payment.
Yeah, at this point, I don't care. Then she accepted cash payment. She ain't complaining.
And
I don't
care. There's wrestlers out there that saying you shouldn't have accepted the payment.
Once you accepted the payment, that's on you. Yeah, and you ain't saying nothing at that moment, like.
No, she said something at the moment. But
at that, this is recent, right? This ain't like no old news or nothing. How recent was this story? 2 years ago? 10 years ago?
Last week.
Last week. Yeah. That's when it came out, or that's when it happened.
That's when it came out, but when it happened, it was like 19.
Oh yeah. I don't care, bro. Like, I don't have no. I'm starting to really care less about these late stories and shit coming out. And once you, the nail on the coffin for me was the cash payment.
Yeah.
And once you took that, I was like, if you don't care, I don't care, bro.
Hey, just like with the Jake Paul. No, she ain't accepted cash.
Or with the girl that say he supposedly raped?
The No Neck Ed.
That be on that dating show?
Yeah. Apparently he's sexually assaulted a girl, probably raped, drug, whatever. I don't like her personality. But if it happened, I feel bad.
Yeah.
But you accepted the cash.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you want him to go to jail, send him to jail.
Yeah. If you want to get real cash payment, you take it to court. You don't just take it off under the table now. After that, I don't care.
Yeah,
that's telling me you're okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah, I'm getting tired of these late stories from this shit is crazy, bro. Like,
Again, I'm not on anybody's side.
Yeah.
If anything happened to me, I'm not accepting.
Exactly.
Unless it's $5,000. Cheap.
Yeah. This shit is crazy. All right, Ric Flair, he fine.
Yeah.
So I guess there's now some cancel Ric Flair type shit going on. Yeah.
Like a whole bunch of companies dropped him, and now I guess he has no income.
Yeah.
But he's rich.
I don't get it though. Why would she tell that story though?
Dark Side of the Ring is this conversation. They're also trying to cancel the. They didn't even try to cancel Brock Lesnar. It was like Brock Lesnar flashed somebody his dick.
Oh my! What's this flashing dick shit going on? Like,
I don't know.
What the fuck, bro?
And nobody wants to cancel Brock Lesnar. Like, doesn't give a shit. He's main superstar that's hot right now.
So he did it to one of the wrestlers?
Yeah.
The Divas or
he did it to
the women? I should say. I don't know what they call themselves.
Goldust's ex-wife.
Oh my god.
And I guess it was a locker room.
Yeah.
And she went inside the locker room. And he's like, hey, boop. And she's like, ew, it was pink and small. But that's about it.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with this? This has got to be like a real cultural difference with the whole flashing and like, because we don't do that stuff, Joe. They're playing around naked and just flashing each other.
I think that is a cultural.
It got to be like a cultural thing, because we don't do that.
No. I mean, I've been in New York my whole life, so I haven't even seen women flash. This must be like a country thing.
Yeah, a regional thing as well, like certain states or areas.
New Orleans.
Yeah, like the whole, like, you right. Just walking around in the street, woo!
I see girls wearing like revealing things. Sometimes have like a big bitch with her areola out and she don't notice and
stuff like that.
Yeah,
like that whole attention. Let's flash people once. I don't
flash people with my tits. And
I don't be saying that shit, bro.
Or even on men, ass and dick. I don't know what else we got because I don't know if it's considered flashing if I take off my shirt.
No, that's not flashing.
Have some X tape on my titties. Don't that look like it hurt when the girls do that? They have X's on the shit.
I'm pretty sure they got something to
That should hurt.
Oh man, my God, man.
Take all the hairs.
Wax stripping, back stripping, or whatever. Yeah, bro.
Girls with hairy butt cracks.
It's funny too. Speaking of this whole like, what was it? Hold on. Oh yeah, this whole because it's a story Alvin Preach did, but I think I caught on like a few months ago. It was about this doctor in Connecticut. I think he lives in Connecticut or work in New York or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he married his wife. He divorced his wife, and he found out like she was some like
ugly,
high paid escort. He ended up marrying an escort. She like tricked him, and he ended up divorcing her. What heard he like some graphic videos and shit. And I was like, "Damn, it's crazy!" Like, damn, he didn't know that the girl was an escort.
I want to see.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I want to see it?
Wow, man, yeah. So he divorced her and shit. I just wanted to bring it up. Man, we talking about similar things. I think that was just weird. Like, he didn't know at all. He caught her during the marriage, and I wanted to know, like, how long was they seeing each other before the marriage?
It was a story of Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan was saying a story on his podcast of a female bringing her date to like almost like a screening.
Yeah, like a movie, TV
thing.
Yeah,
and he did not know what she did for a living. They were just dating, and when they got out the car, you know, people taking pictures of her. So she's like, "Oh, she's famous." And then they started walking forward, and then he looks up, and then is on a big screen, her getting like face fucked.
And this is all at the screening?
Yeah. I guess she won the award.
It was like some porn award or some shit?
Yeah, it was a porn award.
Oh, he didn't know he was dating the girl.
He didn't know he was dating the porn star. And she's like, and he's like, the horror and like the sound effects he just.
This happened to Joe.
Yeah, no.
God damn,
no,
bro.
It wasn't Joe.
Oh,
he was just saying the story.
Oh.
I don't know if he was there or.
That's cold, bro. Why she ain't tell him?
Damn, imagine.
Why she ain't tell him?
And that goes to the escort story. Imagine kissing and.
Oh man,
and loving this person that
after
she a bunch of dicks.
After she just finished her job and you don't know, you sitting you kissing and licking places. Remember that, especially if it's like all of like he's shooting up the club.
Sure.
That stuff can stay in there for days, even if they wash out.
So you think it's down on the person and jizz come out and just licking somebody else?
You think you getting that extra wet licking a clitoris? Nah, that's other dude's semen coming out. He's like, what are you doing? Like, that's cold, man. Why she didn't tell her, bro? She took him to a war show or whatever. He looking up like, I know he's in disbelief. Like, yo, this bitch here, man. I would have been angry,
the
bro.
way he described it, I think it was like a seal clapping. Like just the clapping.
And he just
the balls
bro. What the hell she said to him after he looked at her like, I would like to know. Damn, that's cold. This bitch is cold, look up that
story.
She cold for that, bro.
I got Dave on that a few minutes ago.
Don't you do that, bro?
No, it wasn't. Let me see what you feel about this. Maybe I was just like all fucked up about it.
Yeah.
So, Haiti is erupting, and they was going to Mexico, and then trying to cross the border to Texas.
Yeah.
And first, the picture that he's like was showing was fucked up. There was a dude on a horse with a whip.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. Yeah,
I was like, what? That's racist.
Yeah, it looked like.
But he's like that. We need to help these people and let them in the country and like save them.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. Like we don't let anybody. We don't even let in Mexicans.
Man, they do. They just put up a front.
But we let in Mexicans?
Yeah, they let them, man.
Nah, they gotta.
That's my like.
They gotta go through a whole.
That's my whole thing. I don't like the whole immigrant. I would say don't let them in, but I see how they play favorites with certain immigrants. That's the only thing that bothered me.
Yeah.
Because I was really like, nah, you don't gotta let them in. Do it the correct way, but the Biden administration, they want certain immigrants. It's not they got everyone fooled with this whole immigration. They don't care. They love immigrants. They just want certain immigrants.
I'll say they want India anymore because they don't want to.
They want they
got the variant.
I think they don't trust
black. Be racist towards
they don't people. They don't want no black immigrants. I know that for a fact. They'll take any other group over black people over black immigrants. I remember even with Donald Trump in his term when he was like, why we can't have immigrants from Finland and Sweden and Norway, nice people like that.
Because they don't want to come here.
They don't want to come. They ain't trying to come in.
But go to...
When he said that, I said, yeah, I know what you want. You want white immigrants, or they think they got the perception that they can, like, Hispanic immigrants is going to vote for them or whatever, the Democrats.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are conservative, But the Democrats is trying to play a game because they fell out of favor with a lot of American people. So they trying to use the immigrants to get their votes. Because now even though black people are still super loyal to Democrats, I don't know why.
So if they released a whole bunch of Haitians, you think we should allow them to come in?
I would say no. But being that they allow everyone else in, that's why I was like, they should let them in. If they was consistent with it,
and droves like that of a warring country, that's
they do it all the time. Like they about to even they just signed like when he came into office, he signed like some bill to let Kamala Harris, all them Indians to come in. They got like a whole plan for that. That's what I'm saying. They're already letting people in. Right. They're already letting them in. They just don't want black immigrants,
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I was insensitive, Dave.
Oh yeah, Dave Vaughn, he's an inclusive kind of person.
What inclusive means?
He's for everyone. He wants to welcome everyone. Me?
Oh no.
I don't care. Dave Vaughn will probably be the kind of guy. If he goes to a restaurant and he finds out they don't want to let him in because he's black or gay, he's gonna make a scene and demand that he be sit me. If you don't want me somewhere, I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah.
If I make a scene, it's probably to get one of y'all fired to give you bad press, but I'm not gonna be sitting right back out. I don't know why people do that.
Yeah.
You argue with the people that you go sit in the restaurant and trust them to make your food. I mean, you don't want me somewhere, I'm going. I'm not gonna be, oh no, I have a right to be. I don't do that shit. You know? I believe in like segregation, but not by government, you know? If people decided, hey, I only want to be in a community with people like cool.
Like Jewish.
Your own decision. It shouldn't be no government mandate. So I'm okay with that. Yeah. I don't care if people want to be around.
You gotta choose to be in
people with their culture or people that look like them. That's cool.
This is only Jewish. Hebrew restaurants.
Yeah.
No yummies. No yummies. Yarmulkes.
I was like, what's that? Put me on a yami. That's what people say for short.
What, yarmulke?
Yamis?
No. I just made a slur.
I was about to say, yeah, they sound like they get pissed off about that.
But no, I was just like, they're not letting everybody in. I was telling him that my girlfriend's brother got deported. In the way he was trying to call
he was in the city? Or no? I remember you telling me this.
He was in Yonkers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that's not a safe haven.
No, he got to be like what? Like LA, New York? What are all them sanctuary cities the Democrats supposedly created?
Probably just LA, New
York. They made like cities where they're okay. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, you heard the story.
I remember you telling me the story, yeah.
But even they said it was like, if you get vaccinated, we won't deport you, and it's a safe haven state.
Yeah. No, they do get handled harshly with the immigration. They do get handled harshly. I just know this is like a big difference between them and like the black immigrants. That's a no.
I always tell like people who's going to do that immigration shit. I'm like, if you here illegally, figure your shit out. So because you'd be working 50 hours, 60 hours. You're here.
Make sure you're in the right city if you want to be doing that game. Yeah. If you don't want to get caught after you 15 years of building a family and everything, now you got your little 8-year-old son and daughter or whatever. And
I've seen a whole bunch of stories of like, ICE would come. I only got Mexico stories because you go watch it on Netflix.
Yeah.
Of Mexican families having whole businesses, and then ICE would come and take the dad away, and multiple brothers, and just in one sitting, and then just go away, and then like the youngest brother would be like, or whoever the fuck is everybody?
12, 13 or something or whatever. They was born here so they can stay, but it's like 14, what the hell you think he gonna do?
Yeah.
It's brutal, it's vicious.
And then you have kids here, and then they become legal, but you're not legal.
Yeah, it's vicious.
Yeah.
And especially they don't got no rights because they aliens, So
I only know Haiti side. I mean, I only know Mexico side. I don't know Haiti side.
Yeah. Everyone there pretty much like Mexico is like the gateway. Like all the other people from even like Croatia or Europe, they all come to Mexico to get in because it's easier,
Yeah.
It's just like I know, like in the Caribbean or whatever. Like the thing is, not even just Latin America. The thing is, move to Puerto Rico, try to get some kind of status of citizenship so you can have an easier passage to come to America. Yeah. I always hear like a lot of like they say like the Dominicans, a lot of them will go to Puerto Rico to have that easier passage to come into to the U.S. It's kind of like the same thing. Asians, everyone, they go to Mexico to try to get across that border.
I know that.
Oh yeah. I heard they got classes teaching some of them people like the benefits, how they can take advantage of the American system. They teach them classes and shit like that before they move over.
New topic, I guess.
Yes.
You heard about this Gabby bitch? No. I mean Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
No. All right. So there's white girl. She went cross country traveling with her.
Okay. I just didn't know
boyfriend. Yeah. And I guess they had a scene that she was like, she's not even like a big YouTuber. She made one YouTube video. And then the guy returns without her. and that's questionable. Where's my daughter?
Yeah, something else. Something is wrong.
And instead of answering, he just lawyers up.
Yeah,
and then
he did something.
Yeah,
I don't care what he did something.
And then when he lawyers up, a few days pass by. Suddenly he disappears, and then it was like a whole media scrum trying to find him, trying to find her, and then we find out now she's dead. She's passed away.
And they ain't find the guy.
They ain't find the guy yet.
Yeah, he did something.
But also, this outrage of, the outrage on TikTok. They bring it to race of why this white girl, one person, is getting all this attention, millions of views, and then there's like 50 indigenous people missing, or the more what is it? Not homeless people who don't have parents.
Yeah,
they're suddenly missing. Why isn't this getting any press?
It's always weird how that happens. I always think like that too. Like all the people that's coming up missing. Why is it one story that always get like the national attention?
Mm-hmm.
I remember, like, I think wasn't this his last special? Dave Chappelle, he had something like that a few specials ago.
Do you remember
when he asked like, how old is 15 really?
How old?
He had like a little joke or something when he was asking like, how old is 15 really? Well, you can YouTube it. It just makes me think to that, like, why these? Because it came to he used certain scenarios.
Is this a pedophilia joke? How old?
Somewhat. It's like how much. It's more like how much responsibility do you give to a 15? And how much responsibility that you don't give? Because it's like it's a nitpicky thing, You expect a 15-year-old to make these decisions. Because I think one of them led to a kidnapping, like. A family like kidnapped this girl or whatever, and they got caught found walking around like another city or neighboring town with her or whatever, and he was like, she's 15, she's walking around town with these people that kidnapped her, but it was a story about like an 8-year-old black girl that got kidnapped and she found the way to untie herself and get out the basement. So he was like, it came back to like full circle pretty much. You're going to have to watch it to get a better understanding.
Like, you dumb bitch, why you
if the 8-year-old was tied up in a basement trap, she knew how to remove it and yell out and cry for help to throw a chair out the window.
Because nobody's coming after me.
You 15 and you got kidnapped, but you're walking around town with the family that supposedly kidnapped you.
Yeah.
So he was like, how old is 15? So it just makes me think of that.
The girl was in a burqa or some shit.
Because he was saying like the national attention went all to this girl, but no one said nothing about the 8-year-old that found the way to untie and throw a chair and yell for help. So it just makes me think like how it's like certain places get more attention. It's crazy. It's weird.
But what is it about the white skin that? Is it just a white world?
It's
USA.
Like technically it is white owned media, so like just think about it. You're gonna do things in your favor,
Because honestly, I didn't.
It's natural.
No fucked up shit. We have a lot of shit happening here. Yeah. I didn't care about this girl.
I didn't even. I heard of it, but I was more like you. I heard, but didn't really like care too much for it.
I was wondering why everybody cared, and then people was comparing it to a dude named Chris Watts, who murdered his wife and his 2 kids. I was like,
what the fuck is wrong with these psychos?
He murdered his wife because he wanted to date somebody else. Oh, and then the judge was like, why didn't you just break up with her?
Yeah.
Divorce her. It would have been more simpler. You could have had the girl, you could have had your freedom, they could have been alive.
Yeah, another story, overseas, like some Italian guy kills and shoots his wife because he found out she was playing him. Like this was like I think a Nigerian woman came to Italy, immigrant. He marries her. She gets her citizenship, but supposedly the guy was talking to her friend, and her friend, I don't know why she was doing it, but she was telling the guy that she's using you. She already have a family back in Nigeria. She just using you to get citizenship. And the next time he come over, she comes up over here. She's gonna divorce you. and it happened and what they say he tried to beg and plead for her to stay. And one, he just ended up shooting her and killing her. So I'm just thinking, like, what is all these cycles with shooting? Like,
it's men.
Yeah, man. This shit is crazy,
men.
Bro.
We have fun with guns.
Oh man, I don't even think they was able to have guns over there.
Pretty sure.
Italy?
Find something. I mean, they have a mob.
Oh yeah, it was a legal gun. Yeah, I'm lying. It wasn't a legal gun. Yeah.
One thing in Mafia, I find out they're having a Nazi regime now.
The mob, yeah. Them guys always kind of been like Italian mom. Always kind of had like a little racism in them.
No, they have like a legit about to be Nazi.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I said they always had like elements of racism in them.
I think.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if it's Nigerian. It's one of like they're like coming in and they're taking a lot of jobs and stuff, and people are getting pissed.
Are they moving like to like African nations to take them?
That's what African nations is taking.
They going over
from Italy. So now
they moving like to like Africans are moving into like their country.
Yeah.
Oh, they do that a lot, man. Like that's why I was saying like the reason why like a lot of those nations are poor because we still got France and other nations still bothering them, interfering with their politics, dictating what they can do with their money, taking their resources. So in return, I know what friends do. They always take like the athletes, the talented people. So I can easily see them inviting them immigrants to come over to help build their economy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not surprised at that. I don't know if you remember the last like Olympics, not this one.
You mean the soccer?
When they won the soccer and they was like Team France, but it was nothing but Africans. So the Twitter was like, you should say Team Africa, and the French president got like real heated.
Yeah.
He got pissed off when he said that. He said, they're not Africans, they're French. So yeah,
a lot of Africans know French.
Yeah. French, that's what they're doing. They taking a lot of like citizens. So I'm not surprised that they supposedly moving to like France and Italy and taking jobs.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised because that's what they're doing. They're bringing a lot of them over. And the same thing happened in England and the UK when they was going through the rebuilding structure, like the World War II and World War I. They started inviting a lot of Caribbean, like West Indian, I should say, like Jamaicans and all of that. Wow. That's why they have like a big like West Indian influence out there in the UK to help build jobs and infrastructure and all of that.
Because they like to fall.
Yeah. But now they trying to kick them out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
After they helped build your country, after y'all was like war torn, increase your economy. Now it's like get the fuck out of here. Jamaica's real war child.
Now we gotta think about ourselves.
Yeah.
Saying ourselves, we're together in this thing.
So it's weird, man.
But you don't look like us anymore. Because
it's talking about that. Now I'm thinking about Black Lives Matters over there. I wonder how that is it corrupt? It's just making me think now. Because they got a Black Lives Matter movement over there as well.
Yeah. So
now I'm just thinking, what the fuck? What's going on?
They say like a Black Lives Matter movement everywhere.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
That started almost like a world protest.
Yeah. With that whole George Floyd and Breonna Taylor joint, that shit was worldwide. That's why I was like pissed. Because I felt like we had the attention of the world and black people, we ain't capitalizing it. We let it slip.
Then they killed the
president. Asking us what we want. We saying stupid shit like inclusion and diversity. I'm like, no, that's not benefiting us at all. Ask for some laws and some demands. Fuck diversity. Like,
what would be the laws and demands that you would have wanted?
Man, with this whole police situation, you could have asked for like a police accountability bill. It could have been called the George Floyd bill, which was I was going with like police if they're convicted of a crime and if they lose their benefits or pension goes to the victim of the family, the son or the daughter. And they lose their right to be a police officer because what's happening is when police officers get fired, they just go to the next city.
Yeah.
You can get fired in New York and go to Nassau or Long Island, or you could go to Westchester, you go to Arizona.
What would be the crime, though?
Like, certain crimes. If you got anything with fraudulent, you planting evidence or something, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Unlawfully killing someone, like a situation, abuse. There's a situation that happened in the late 90s and 9/7 when a police officer put like a broomstick up a guy's ass.
Woo.
Yeah. And they had to do like surgery on the guy and everything. And
what was the reason?
just being an asshole. He supposedly fighting at a club. They arrested him and felt like, oh, we could take him to the precinct and beat him up some more, you know?
That's what they used to do here. Like, well, it'll work both ways. So say if you get arrested here,
yeah,
you would start with the cop, and you have like a back and forth. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up, but in reality, you're gonna get fucked up, and because you got fucked up, you're gonna get let go. That was just like an old game here.
Yeah. So I just wanted like some accountability laws for that whole police precinct. That would have been perfect. We had the perfect time. They told me to defund the police. I don't think don't get rid of the police, but when I find like some of the budgets, like New York, $6 billion on police.
Yeah.
I said, yo, you could take that and this state where you could use money in the city elsewhere, Joe. I'm not saying police don't need money, but $6 billion?
And all this crime that's happening, like, all this not working.
It's up like you telling kids there's no after school, they gotta pay for this, the schools is no funding, and I'm like, y'all putting money in the wrong place. So yeah, I just wanted some accountability laws for the police, man. You know,
I think all the police,
what the agents,
police station need to learn. They need to have a dojo. They need a boxing thing. They need to learn how to meditate, calm down, almost become like fucking warriors.
And I think
so they get handled because you get a lot of situations that they're scared.
And I think they know what they do because I see too many cases on when it's other groups of people, they don't shoot these guys.
Yeah.
I see plenty of from all over the country where white guys with guns and police do not shoot them. And you got black people who think they got a gun, you shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're telling me they know what to do. Yeah. And there have been plenty of commissioners, like I don't know commissioners, but the chiefs or whatever, whoever's running the precinct, there have been plenty of times you hear them, they get fired or suspended for saying racial things. Like it was one that's happened in the city. I think it was in Brooklyn when a guy was telling his officers stop arresting the Russians and Chinese and arrest more blacks. They got him on audio saying this shit. And nothing happens to the guy.
No?
They should have stripped the fuck off, suspension, fire him.
Yeah.
Take his badge. You can't be on law enforcement ever again. Because that's my problem, because he can act out on his hatred.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not so concerned about the guy there in the store that's like, get the fuck out of here, black people, N-word, this. Don't get me wrong, that pissed me off, but that's not really affecting my life.
Yeah.
What's affecting my life is these guys like police officers.
Because
they can act it out. School teachers and government, they can act out their hatred and really fuck up someone's life.
Yeah.
So that's why I really wanted like more accountability laws for the whole police thing, because they talking about police reform. But we ain't asked for that. We sitting there, we want diversity and inclusion, and that gets us nowhere. All diversity is a photo op.
Yeah.
It's a guy taking pictures like, yeah, see, I'm cool with the blacks. A la Trump, remember when he said that shit?
What?
He said, instead of saying, I'm in good favor with black people, he said, I'm cool with the blacks. I was like, Trump, why would you say that, bro?
I'm cool with the blacks.
That shit sounds like
blacks love me.
Yeah, it's 2%
like higher than usual. Instead of 18%.
I was like, Trump.
Next term, 20.
You can't say that. They gonna eat you up, bro. Anything you say. Just say I'm cool with black people. I'm on good terms with the African American. He said the blacks. I'm like, oh no.
You like how I lean forward. My little hands.
You see the debate with Biden? But he was talking about black people, and he said something about looking into the audience, and he said, hold on, wait, I can't see anyone in some shit. I was like, you're Trump. You gotta be careful, because they're gonna, even if you don't mean no harm, they're gonna take it and flip it on you, bro.
I still remember the 6 black women. There goes my black African Americans. Let them come up here.
Like, you're Trump. Yeah. Because at that point, anything he said was going to be a soundbite, and they could easily spin it on him being like some hateful guy.
If Biden, I don't know, you have this like secret. If Biden and Trump go at it again, who are you going to go for? Yeah, I think Biden's fucking up.
I think, to be honest, I know it's unpopular. I think I like Trump better than Biden. Yeah. I would rock with Trump more than Biden.
I don't want Trump.
I still and I don't like either of them really, but
the Greenpeace deal, I don't want him to go.
Yeah.
But
this whole Afghanistan, I know that wouldn't happen under Trump, but Biden, I don't know. That guy is a weirdo, bro.
But
too many things he keeps saying he wasn't going to do, and he's backtracking now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mandate anything. He's mandating a whole bunch of things. The troops will never leave, and now they leaving. And America's looking weak again, and it's like I think Trump is a lot better on foreign policy.
But Trump is the reason why they're out there. He's the one who signed the.
They was in war law before Trump, though, man. You know.
Yeah.
They've been over there since the whole World Trade Center shit. They should have been left.
No, I'm saying Trump is the reason why he pulled them out. He said he pulled them out.
Biden didn't have to go along with it.
Well, if you sign something, you have to.
No, this is how it works. Them treaties is only as good as long as that official is there. This because the same thing happened with black people with the 40 acres and a mule. One president was saying, "I'm gonna give y'all land and money so y'all could be good."
Yeah.
The next president came in and said, "Nah, fuck that shit. I'm terminating that shit." Same thing happened with the Native Americans with the remember the whole Manifest Destiny.
Native Americans every fucking treaty.
We're not gonna take no more land from you. And the next president come in, hey, that was 2 presidents ago. Fuck that shit. We taking your land. So none of those like.
I mean, 2 presidents. They got eradicated real fast.
Yes, I think I said it like in a podcast long ago. I learned from business, meetings and deals, contracts don't mean nothing if you can't enforce it. You got to make someone respect that contract. Just like I can get in the studio with Drake, write some songs from him, and he could take my songs and don't credit me. I could take him to court, but how I'm going to win? I don't got no money. He could drag that court out so long, bro. The money he's supposed to give me, I got to pay the lawyer that and more.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be able to enforce those contracts. Those agreements and treaties don't mean nothing.
There should be a rule on that. Like, there's always like a plan to run someone money out in court.
Yeah. You could just keep asking for reschedules and push it back.
There should be a plan
and the courts are going to do it because they make money the longer it goes.
If I win, the other person got to pay all that shit back. If he has a greater income to me, that's just like a regular strategy. That's not even like justice.
Yeah. It needs to be something done. Yeah, because they could just whoever got the bigger pocket, they say, "All right, well, Joe, okay."
Just like with cops and cops versus me and you.
Yeah.
Like we gotta pay $1,500 for every
court appearance
for a lawyer. Oh, the
union is gonna do it for them.
Yeah, the officer want to reschedule.
Yeah.
And then that's $1,500 out of pocket. This guy just spent 2 minutes working on my case. And then you got to pay $1,500 when you come back.
That shit adds up so much. You could probably win the case, like I said. All the money you got went to the lawyer and more. You ain't even get nothing because whoever got the bigger pockets can keep pushing it back.
Oh, damn right. They probably know each other and conversation with each other. And like, oh, going to explain each other's strategies. And you're like, oh, that's wrong.
Judge know each other, yeah. So contracts don't mean nothing if you can't enforce it. It don't mean a damn thing.
Yeah.
Peace treaties. Like, Biden ain't have to honor that if he didn't want to. Just like when Trump came in and when Trump had the Obama had the DACA for the immigrants, and Trump said, "What the fuck that shit?" He said, "This is perfect. Now I got the address and know where they stay at."
Yeah.
That's why the DACA was good, but if people really knew politics, I don't think them immigrants should have did that.
Yeah, I think
because you easily know the next president coming, he could get rid of that shit.
That's when I told you that Trump was trying to enforce the ICE shit, and here they was like, no.
Yeah, and that's another perception too. People think the states don't have to listen to the president.
Yeah.
Just because Biden says shut down, they don't have to do it.
They're their own little countries, basically.
Yeah. Like I learned that
Las Vegas.
I learned that in Oregon. Because I heard there's no affirmative action in the state of Oregon. And I'm like, wow, don't they gotta listen? And it's like, no, they just don't get like certain government funding.
Yeah.
Because they don't want no affirmative action up there or whatever. So I was like, oh, they don't gotta listen. This is years back. So they don't gotta listen to the president. The president probably would set like a blueprint or a layout, but no one has to follow it. Like Texas always, that's why they call it the Lone Star State. Texas is always on their own shit.
Yeah.
Texas is not with the shits. They like, we gonna do it our way.
So we handle our business.
Yeah.
By telling every citizen to handle their business.
You're right. Each like state operates kind of like in its own country in a way.
Is there anything you want I guess bring up? We only got 10 minutes left.
Oh man, do we? What's new in your life, man?
I brought Gabby up. I brought being racist to Haitians up.
Anger and Davon.
Yeah.
He hung up on you?
Oh, no, it was just
fuck you, Joe.
I ain't trying to say you racist, but I love you. I was like,
oh, he tried to put that code on you?
Yeah, it doesn't work with me. It doesn't work with
he tried
me.
to put you, he tried to give you that racist code.
I'm experienced. I'll just say I'm racist and I keep going.
I always been the same with that whole immigrant. I always been like, no, don't let them in. Yeah. But you gotta take that with everyone. You can't be selective with what group you want in. That's when it makes it easier for a person to say you're racist, you know?
Yeah.
Because once you start being select,
But I'm saying,
you're not wrong. I don't think you're wrong on your view or whatever. Because I got the same view. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I'm saying is
and
wrong.
Then you go into Texas. What do you think? The fuck? I don't even have to be racist. They could be racist.
Yeah.
Texas is gonna be like, no.
Yeah, they
let me get the whip and the horse.
You see it? They like built their own little like sub cities over there around the border, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. This immigration shit, like I feel like America, we got enough problems. You need to clean up a little bit over here, you know. Yeah. You need to find out how to get these homeless guys for terrorizing us in New York City and the homeless crime in LA. You know,
definitely LA with Skid Row.
Yeah, Skid Row, the affordable housing. Y'all got a whole bunch of problems and y'all just letting new people in.
I was thinking that. I was like, there should be like a rehabilitation for homeless people.
It should be.
Not yanking them or grabbing them, like have an officer go to them or a person that calmly talk to them with an officer behind because
a
you
group,
know
a special force that deals with that problem.
Just talk to them, be like, do you want a home? We could take you and you get groomed and rehabilitate and
we show you how to survive in society, you know?
Yeah.
I think
get you on the right meds.
See? You got the right idea. Allocate some of them police. What the hell they doing?
And that's funding.
With $6 billion, you could take $1 billion, not even. You could take less than that and create that force you was talking about. It don't even gotta be a police. It could be another group of enforcement that deals with the homeless or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the money. They just using the money on bullshit. Don't ever believe the media of the country when they say and tell you they don't got money.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you know how much money they spend being in Afghanistan in these wars, bro? Trillions, they got the fucking money. They just want to use it on other things.
But they also made money from that.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Halliburton.
They got way money, bro.
All the poppy fields that
taking
heroin.
Taking the resources and all of that.
Big pharma taking that shit.
Yeah. They got money, man. Don't fall for that bullshit.
Yeah.
I remember when Trump was in office, he told me he was building a space force. I'm like, what the fuck you need a space force? Darth Vader is real, Joe?
I agree with the space force.
Is Darth Vader real?
No. It can be, though.
I was like, I heard him say, like,
he could be coming soon.
I said, what the fuck you need a space force? Darkseid and Thanos is really out there? Like, he said, how about you wasting the hundreds of millions of dollars on the space force?
I think there should be a space force. I did. Not even like a space force. That should be along with the idea of it.
That's what they called it. He said
it should be like
500 million on the space force. I said what?
A space military service, right? But also like just commute space wise, because eventually this planet is gonna give up on us because we keep fucking it up.
Yeah, if you're doing maybe that, but a space force. I'm thinking of stormtroopers and shit. I'm like, what
about Power Rangers.
Yeah, power. I don't want no smoke with no damn stormtrooper. That sound like that. That sound like, dude, y'all came in contact with aliens and they warned us or something. In 10 years, we're gonna come for your planet or something.
I'm pretty sure they came in contact with aliens. They probably pissed them off a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't like the aliens anymore.
Donald Trump said, I had enough.
For me one bit.
He said, I'm gonna build a space force.
I'm gonna build a wall around the space.
Protect our satellites.
Only the good aliens can.
Only the good. Yeah, I think that was like the biggest waste of money. I wonder how it's going. The space force.
I'm pretty sure that contract already went to Elon Musk.
Oh yeah, he big on that space shit.
Yeah.
He big on that.
He made a fucking robot. He's building space shit.
I'm talking about going to Mars, and I'm like,
he already went to Mars.
I said, leave the Mars shit alone, bro. Like, I heard they don't got no atmosphere. Like meteors
You
is
got water.
meteors can kill us, bro.
I think the atmosphere is not the problem. It's like when you set in and you create like a base that creates its own air from the fucked up shit that's around you, and then everything is recycled.
Yeah. How strong is the oxygen over there? Is it?
No.
Oh no, I don't know.
No.
How cold is gonna be? Because that's
I think it's very hot.
It's very hot.
But,
oh, that's right. They don't got the atmosphere.
But I think you're gonna be in like a base.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I'm thinking of Cowboy Bebop, bro. Now they just traveling to. What the fuck? They hit like some little ring that I guess do like some time warp shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I don't think it's a time warp. It's like a
whatever, like a speed thing
or
whatever. Like they increase their speed when they hit the ring, like Sonic.
Fisting.
Stop it! They cancel you, man. Oh shit!
But all right, we good?
We outie.
We out.
Figuring things out.
A subtle stop. There's 40 episodes, so if you want to watch or listen to any, just scroll down and click. All right, that's all I got. Bye.
Later. Man. You gotta cheer Dave on up now. It's all right. I spoke to Joe. He ain't